Hi, I'm Simon Peltenburg, Chief Projects Officer here at Ripple Energy. I'm very pleased that our next project is going to be a solar park. So I'm using this opportunity to share some of our thoughts here at Ripple about ground-mounted solar. We need a mix of renewables here in the UK, both solar and wind, to achieve a truly sustainable energy mix. Solar PV on buildings is great, but we need the scale of ground-mounted solar to reach the scale of deployment needed. In addition, rooftop solar panels typically supply the buildings that they're on, whereas for a Ripple project, we need the power to be exported to the grid so that it can be allocated to all those Ripple members all across the country. It's also important to note that Ripple share offers are for consented projects. That means that they've gone through a rigorous consultation exercise to ensure that the site is suitable for the development. And in that consultation exercise, they will consider land uses. So land has multiple purposes, and when considering a planning application, the decision makers will balance the need for the development, the land uses, biodiversity, infrastructure demands, and addressing the climate crisis, which is the greatest threat to food security. And planning regulations ensure that the highest quality agricultural land is kept for food production. Now, solar parks use less land than you might think. They currently use less than 0.1% of the land in the UK. And in order to meet the UK's net zero ambitions, the government predicts that we'll need to use up to 0.3% of the land for solar parks. Now, for perspective, that's less than half the amount of land currently used for golf courses. And the space that they use can be dual use. Many solar parks have animals grazing underneath and benefiting from the shelter of the panels. So UK farmers are able to lease their land to the solar park to enhance their income, and so they can still rear their animals on that land. This provides them with a stable revenue that keeps Britain farming. And solar parks can be used to increase the biodiversity of the area, so they can help the UK's rewilding and conservation efforts and support vital species such as bees and create valuable habitats such as wildflower meadows. So if you've got any questions, please do get in touch. We're so excited to be launching the UK's first consumer-owned solar park.